Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5. Every local story starts here. Look at today's top headlines. An urban woman is behind bars following a tragic accident, and a long-time Richmond restaurant has closed their doors for good. Plus, a theft at a Habitat house has authorities asking for the public's help. We got all the details on those stories, plus lots more today here live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV Channel 9 big story of the day, a joyride on a golf cart in the early hours of Saturday morning has sent two to UK hospital with serious life-threatening injuries. The accident occurred in the area of Dodd Road and Cruz Lane in Madison County just before 2 a.m. Saturday morning. According to investigators with the Madison County Sheriff's Office, 6 people were on that golf cart when the driver lost control. Reportedly, 2 of the people fell out of the vehicle, suffering extensive life-threatening injuries. Both unidentified individuals were transported to UK hospital in Lexington, where their conditions are unknown at this time. The driver of the golf cart, 20-year-old Kayleen Sparks of Irvin, was arrested and charged with DUI, leaving the scene of an accident, failure to render aid, and wanton endangerment. Madison County Sheriff's Office Accident Reconstruction Unit is investigating. Richmond Police, Madison County Fire, Madison County EMS, and the Waco Volunteer Fire Department all assisted on the scene. This was the final weekend for a long-running Richmond restaurant. O'Charley's on the Eastern Bypass has shut down. Their last day was yesterday. WBON TV Channel 9 broke that story Saturday when a server at the Richmond, Kentucky O'Charley's, who wished to remain anonymous, said they had learned the restaurant would close after service yesterday. The Nashville-based restaurant chain has been under pressure for the last several years and has seen many locations already shut down. The last O'Charley's in Lexington closed its doors in June of this year. The Richmond location was temporarily closed in February of this year by the Madison County Health Department after numerous complaints and violations, but opened back up after passing the proper inspections. The bar and grill restaurant concept seems to be slipping away from the consumer favor. Applebee's in Richmond also closed in that same proximity in 2018. A simple Google search of O'Charley's will give you the idea of just how many of the restaurants have closed in the last 4 or 5 years. And while there are no longer any here locally, the closest O'Charley's left standing in Kentucky is in Danville. There are 10 other locations in Kentucky as well, including one in Louisville, Owensboro, Florence, and Georgetown. After closing its doors for the final time last night, the Richmond location no longer appears on the corporate website as a current location. Well, the Kentucky Trust for Historic Preservation's Board of Directors has extended a warm invitation to Richmond residents. The inaugural Summer Supper Series promises an authentic Kentucky experience showcasing the town's unique charm. The event will be hosted at the iconic Lynwood Estate, a historic treasure dating back to 1880. The estate, now under the ownership of Brian and Melissa Tipton, exudes the grandeur of the past. Guests will dine outside on the estate's gardens with a farm-to-table meal and craft cocktails by Chef Isaiah Screech of Spark Community Cafe. Seating is limited and on a first-come, first-served basis. Attendees must be 21 or older to purchase tickets and participate. If you have any questions, you can contact Mr. Wishman at 502-320-9735 for inquiries, and that supper will be August the 25th. That's this coming week. Well, many homes, cars, and property are still being repaired from all that severe weather system that hit parts of Madison County in late June. The National Weather Service determined the damages were caused by a rare macro burst that maxed out at 110-mile-per-hour winds with baseball-sized hail and ran a path of about 8.5 miles. Most of the damage started along US 25 and continued to the Richmond Raceway. Camp Catalpa Park near Lake Reba was in that path of destruction and has been closed ever since. Today, the city of Richmond says a bid has been awarded for the extensive cleanup of the downed trees. The city expects the park to be reopened around mid-September. We will be sure to let you know as soon as that park has opened its doors. Well, police are actively seeking individuals responsible for a break-in at a home under construction intended for a military veteran. The incident occurred at the residence being built for Jerry Bailey Jr. in Lincoln County. The build on Martin Luther King Boulevard in Stanford has encountered various setbacks, and this recent theft of tools adds to the challenges. The thieves managed to access the home by breaking open a realtor's lockbox, using the key to gate entry and then returning the key to the box. Stolen items include numerous power tools such as nail guns, an air compressor, hammers, and other tools, which were valued at over $1,600. The tools had been left in the house after work was completed August 11th. Jerry Bailey, the father of the intended homeowner, expressed his frustration over the incident. He highlighted the tools were owned by himself and his two sons, who were volunteering their efforts to build the home. Bailey emphasized that his son, a veteran who served in Iraq, is now disabled, is intended to benefit from the completed home. Local authorities took the opportunity to remind the public that Habitat homeowners do not receive homes for free, and there is a financial process in place to pay for the homes. The search for those individuals involved in the theft continues as the community rallies around completing the home for that deserving veteran. Lexington police were kept busy Sunday investigating two separate shootings that took place during the early morning hours. The first incident occurred just before 2:30 a.m. when officers initially responded to a call concerning a two-vehicle crash on West Main and Buchanan. On arrival, police reportedly found a man who had been shot. His injuries are considered non-life-threatening. According to authorities, the second shooting happened around 4 a.m. on Lakeshore Drive near Henry Clay High School. One person also sustained non-life-threatening gunshot wound in that incident. Both shootings remain under investigation. Well, the Winchester Police Department has issued an appeal to the public for assistance in locating a missing teenager, Kaylee Cook, age 15. The teenager is reported missing from Clark County, and there are indications she might be in either Clark or Fayette County. Kaylee Cook is described as being about 5 foot 5 inches tall and weighing approximately 115 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes, and authorities urge anyone with relevant information about Kaylee's whereabouts to come forward and contact the Winchester Police Department at 859-745-7403, or you can contact any local law enforcement with valid information about Kaylee Cook's whereabouts. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We've got a heat wave coming through the bluegrass, and we've got Sam Ryan to give us a look ahead and a look at the forecast.
Hi, I'm Chris Lowry with Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. From simple service work to full paints, roofing, flooring, and everything in between, we're your one-stop shop for your home maintenance and remodeling needs. Our family has been serving the Richmond area for 3 generations, and we're proud to continue that today. You also voted us the best general contractor in Madison County in 2022. We thank you for that honor. Give us a call for all your construction needs at 859-353-1133.
One of Richmond's biggest events of the year is back. Huckleberry Promotions presents the Kentucky Bourbon Jam Music Festival outdoors at the Richmond Mall, Saturday, August the 26th. Gates open at 10 a.m. First acoustic show kicks off at 11. Main stage show kicks off at noon. Support local musicians, local businesses, and honor our local first responders. Enjoy 18 bands of live entertainment with headliner Keith Anderson, a car and motorcycle show, cornhole tournament, kids events, food trucks, and local vendors. Tickets on sale now on bourbonjam.com, and a special thank you to our sponsors.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Did you know Markham and Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital. How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Well, welcome back to Live at 5. It is hot outside and it's getting ready to get even hotter. We've got meteorologist Sam Ryan in the Weather Center with a look at this heat wave coming through the Bluegrass and a look at the forecast.
Thanks, Grenelyn, and welcome everyone to your Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. As we look at I-75 north of Richmond, a beautiful afternoon. We're going to be seasonably warm. Here's the big picture, the setup. So we have the remnants of Hillary spinning around, area of high pressure, which is basically parked right overhead. And it plays a pivotal role in the overall weather pattern across the entire United States. So we're basically underneath the center of it, the hub, if you will, spins everything like a wheel in a clockwise direction. And so we're just going to be hot underneath this heat dome, and on the periphery, they're getting numerous storms, and that will kind of trickle over just up to our north. Now, eventually, we'll see that high pressure slide a little farther to the west. That allows more of a northwesterly flow to set in. By this weekend, we'll get some relief from the heat, and a chance at a weekend storm will be possible. Until then, though, seasonably warm here for our Tuesday, heating things up. The hottest days this week will be Thursday and Friday. Mark that on your calendar. Thursday, Friday, potentially record heat moving on in. So as we look at the forecast, we'll have a chance, a little patchy fog out the door yet again here Tuesday morning, similar to what we saw on our Monday. And no precipitation really expected here, dry throughout the forecast period all the way until about the weekend. That's when we could snag a few showers. Difficult to say exactly how much right now. It's a long ways out. In the meantime, we're looking at temperatures falling down to around 71 out the door here on Tuesday morning. Daytime highs running about 5 to 10 degrees above the average. High 92, not bad. Partly cloudy skies, then up to 93. Still seasonably warm here Wednesday. Thursday, then we kick it up a notch. 96 degrees. Staying hot here Friday with heat index values of just over 100 degrees out there with higher humidity, but then everything cools down as we head into the following week. Good news for kids back at school.
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, Williamsburg Police Department authorities have apprehended a Clay County man for an alleged bicycle theft incident at the city's Walmart on Saturday. The suspect, identified as 32-year-old William J. Jordan from Manchester, reportedly provided false identifying details to the officers during the encounter. According to officials, Jordan furnished false information such as a fake name, date of birth, and social security number. Upon further investigation, it was revealed that Jordan had been subject to at least 7 active arrest warrants spanning Clay, Laurel, and Pulaski counties. Notably, one of the warrants pertained to a theft by unlawful taking in the range of $1,000 to $10,000. Additionally, the police department indicated that Jordan has emerged as a person of interest in various other cases of bicycle theft that have been investigated over the past few months. Jordan was taken to the Whitley County Detention Center. He's now facing charges that include third-degree burglary, providing false identifying information to a law enforcement officer, and failure to appear. Authorities say the incidents remain under investigation. Well, Kentucky's first electric-powered school bus is now on the road and is reportedly making a positive impact in Wolfe County. According to those who have gotten the chance to ride on the new bus, it offers a quieter and smoother ride compared to the traditional diesel-fueled buses. The electric bus covers about 100 miles per day on its Wolfe County route with a battery range of 138 miles. School officials expect to achieve around 150 miles per charge and find that recharging the bus overnight is efficient. The electric bus has also proven to be cost-effective with significant fuel savings compared to the diesel buses. Wolfe County is set to welcome 3 more electric school buses in the coming months, contributing to cleaner and more sustainable transportation for students. Well, a Henry Clay High School teacher in Lexington is now facing federal charges related to child pornography. Kevin Lentz, accused of sexual exploitation of children, was arrested and charged with multiple offenses, including producing child pornography and enticing a minor. The victim, a 9-year-old boy from New Hampshire, was allegedly sent explicit images by Lentz, who also asked for their deletion. Homeland Security officials reported that Lentz sent 85 explicit images during their conversations. Lentz has been placed on administrative leave by the school district. Of course, we'll have more details on that story as they become available. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Dawson Rule is up next with sports.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
It's apple sipping season at A&W, the perfect time to enjoy one of our new apple pie shakes. Each sip feels like fall in a mug. A delicious combination of apples, spices, and vanilla soft serve. Come on in and get to sipping, only at A&W. Feeling saucy? Come down to A&W and dip a juicy 5-piece hand-breaded chicken tender combo into our new spicy 3-pepper fire sauce or our new savory A&W sauce. Dip into A&W and try them today.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5. There's tons of soccer, volleyball, golf, and football updates to hit this week. Let's head on over to sports anchor Dawson Rule for the recaps on all of those games.
It was a great weekend of sports. We have football, soccer, volleyball, along with some golf. So, where do we begin? Well, let's start with the Friday night recaps. Berea lost a tough game, 37-0 to Betsy Lane. Aiden Huston had 38 yards passing, and Eric Dixon had 30 yards rushing for the Pirates. The Southern Eagles had a tough one Friday night against Scott County. The 51-7 loss was probably the toughest game on the Eagles' schedule, so it's better that they get it out of the way now because they have a lot of winnable games. The Madison Central Indians lost 28-21 on the road to a tough Johnson Central team. The Indians hung around the entire night but fell just short. Starting quarterback Eli Steele was injured in the game and sadly will be out for an extended period of time at the quarterback position. Let's take a moment to talk about his great performance though, throwing for 2 touchdowns in the game. We're hoping for a speedy and fast recovery, Eli. Now let's look at some soccer scores. The Mad South boys team tied 1-1 with Harrison County on Saturday, where Michael Whitaker had the lone goal for the Eagles, who are now 2-1-1. Models boys soccer team is turning heads, knocking off Pulaski County 4-0 on Saturday. Tanner Martin had 2 goals, Cole Arnold had 1, and Kai Forsyth had 1. Model is very underrated this year in soccer, and they're having a great season, so keep updated on them. It's volleyball time now. Model won back-to-back games against Paris High School on Friday night, 2-0. Lindy Hudson had 10 assists, and Aaliyah Weaver had 9, while in the second game, Piper Moore had 8 assists. Madison Central's varsity and JV teams had a huge day in Knott County on Saturday, winning 5 games each and being crowned the champions of the Knott County Rock and Block Tournament. Anaya Hughley hit .690 with 30 total kills, and Avery Rigney had a killer day with 47 total kills. Emma Carter joined the fun with 17 aces and 111 assists, while Camille Case led the back row with 38 digs, and JV won their division without even losing a single set. The teams faced in pool play were Leslie County, Floyd Central, Powell County, and East Ridge, with Knott County Central in the championship game. Congrats to these girls on getting nothing but dubs. Now golf time. The Central boys golf team had a solid day at their Saturday tournament. They sent us the scores and finished near the top of the ranks along with Trinity. Warren Thomas was tied for 5th place, and Braden Bond also shot really well on the day. Here's the team who's been competing and playing well all summer long. Good luck the rest of the way, guys. The girls team did just as good, winning 1st place again. Molly Neely shot 79, Mackenzie Fetterspiel shot 77, Haley Fetterspiel shot 74, Abby Buchanan shot 78, and Aubrey Barrow shot 80, and the B team came in 4th place too. Now the A team just keeps winning and winning, so congrats Lady Indians golfers. That's all the time we have for sports today. Now tomorrow, expect some more score updates and news on the local Madison County athletics. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back right here on Live at 5 with more news coming up next.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At WBON TV9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. With the launch of sports betting just a few weeks away, Governor Andy Beshear has outlined the timeline of significant dates for the process. Starting from September 7th at 10 a.m. Eastern, in-person bets will be accepted at all licensed retail facilities. Pre-registration for approved mobile applications will begin August the 28th at 6 a.m. with a list of approved retail facilities and mobile apps to be released on August the 22nd after the Kentucky Horse Racing Commission meeting. The process follows a tiered implementation strategy used in other states to ensure smooth operations and policy testing. Revenue generated from sports betting, estimated at $23 million annually, will go towards the Kentucky Permanent Pension Fund Problem Gambling Assistance Account. The process aims to provide an entertainment experience and financial support for the state of Kentucky. Kentucky State Police detectives have apprehended George W. Greenup, 63, of Lexington, on charges related to a child sexual abuse. The investigation led to a search warrant being executed at a residence on Leesway Drive in Lexington. Authorities seized equipment used in the alleged crimes, which was sent to KSP's Digital Forensic Laboratory for examination. Greenup's arrest was the outcome of an ongoing investigation by the KSP detectives. He currently faces multiple felony charges, including sodomy first degree, incest, use of a minor in a sexual performance, sexual abuse first, and 11 counts of possession of a matter portraying a sexual performance by a minor under 12. He is lodged in the Fayette County Detention Center. Well, with that, we're going to say goodbye today, but don't forget it is Monday, and that means it is the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Tonight, Michael, Dawson, and Samantha are going to recap that first week of football right here from all of our Madison County schools, and they're going to talk about all of those games. Also, they're going to be joined by EKU head volleyball coach and former Madison Southern player Sarah Mitchell for the show as well. Make sure you tune in at 6. Have a wonderful afternoon. Stay cool out there, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow live at 5.